As part of the Fusion Financials training series, I started with the reporting topic a couple of weeks back. And as part of the reporting, today I'll explain you how to build a Smart View report. This is Arvind Varaganti, and you are watching Oracle EBS and Fusion Financials videos channel. So this is the topic which we'll be covering today, how to build a Smart View report. So this is the navigation. So before we get into the Smart View report, let me give you a little bit background about what is Smart View report. So if you have worked on Power BI, then probably you can easily understand how the Smart View report works. So Smart View reports are similar to your Power BI report, which are an Excel-based tool which connects to the Oracle database behind the scenes. It's a kind of a report which you can run out of your Excel without connecting it to the without logging into Oracle. So behind the scenes there is a connection which is established, and you can just click on a refresh button. As soon as you click on refresh button, you will be able to see the real time updated numbers in your Smart View report. But in order to build a Smart View report, there are certain prerequisite steps which you need to install, if especially if you are running Smart View report for the very first time. You need to install some kind of a plugin. So I'll start from how to install the plugin, and then I'll show you how to build the Smart View report. So the navigation is, this is the navigation in order to download and install the Smart View plugin. So this is the navigation. Let me get into Oracle. So the navigation is others, scroll down, others, and then financial reporting center. So you can also go to the other navigation and you can do that. Financial reporting center, and then click on this, and then open workspace for financials. Open workspace for financial reporting. So here you've got a pop-up message. Pop-up were blocked, so let me always allow pop-ups. Let me select that option, and then let me close this, and then again click on this. So now this time it should open. So if you are opening this for the very first time in your laptop, there will be a slight performance issues, so you should bear with that. And then click on tools, install Smart View. So as soon as you click on that, this is what opens up, and then click on download Smart View for Office. So obviously the prerequisite is your MS Office or Microsoft Office should have been installed in your laptop. I had already completed all the steps. So what I'll do is, after this I'll get into my PPT, show you the screenshots as to how the next screens looks like when you are actually downloading Smart View for Office. So let me go to my PPT. So once you click on download Smart View for Office, so this is what appears. Click on download now. And remember, in order to download the Smart View plugin, you need to have access to your Oracle support portal. So you need to enter your Oracle support user ID and password, and then after that you'll be able to get into the screen. So depending on your Windows version, so whether it's 32-bit or 64-bit, you need to check that. As far as I remember, you do not have the Mac equivalent of Smart View plugin, but you can check the latest status on that in the Oracle support. But my all screenshots or my steps would be relevant from a Windows OS perspective. So select, in my case, my Windows is 64-bit, so I'm selecting this. So click on download. So once you click on download, a zip folder gets downloaded to your downloads folder. Click on that, download that. So unzip that, and once you unzip that, there will be an exe file which will be available under your folder. So double click on that and install the software. So please close all Microsoft applications to install Oracle Smart View for Office successfully. So if there is any MS Office file which is open, whether it could be an Excel, Word, or PPT or PowerPoint, so just ensure that all the MS Office applications are closed, and then click on retry. And once everything is done, you will be able to see a plugin by name Smart View in your Excel. So once this Smart View plugin is installed, then you need to again do a few more steps. So in my case, my Smart View plugin is installed. So let me open Excel, and once the Smart View plugin is installed successfully, just open a blank workbook, and then here you will be able to see Smart View plugin. So click on that, and after this, once Smart View plugin is installed, open Excel Smart View options. Under Smart View, click on options, and under advanced tab, you need to enter your URL of your environment. So if I go back to this, so this is my URL of my Fusion environment, but once I enter this particular URL, if I go back to here, so this is my base URL. So once I enter this URL, I click on this. Once I click on this, then I'll be entering a user ID and password. Once I enter a user ID and a password, system takes me to this URL. So basically you need to copy this particular URL. So in this example, I'm copying my URL until oraclepdemos.com. Okay, so copy that URL. Okay, and then append that your URL with slash workspace slash smart view provider. So that means in my example, this is my URL slash workspace slash smart view providers. So we need to copy this particular URL and paste that particular URL under shared connections URL. So I have already did that in my Excel, and then click on OK. So once you click on OK, then click on, so once you click on that OK, then click on this something called panel. Once you click on panel, you should be able to see shared connections. So click on the shared connections. So once you click on shared connections, it will ask you to enter the application user ID and password. So I'm entering my application user ID, and then I'll be entering my password. Let me stop sharing for a minute so that I can copy my password. Okay, so I copied my password. So let me enter my password. Okay, and after that, click on this drop down. Here you'll be able to see options space Hyperion financial reporting. So let me select space and then space cluster. So once you click on space cluster, here you should be able to see all your chart of account structure in your environment, and my chart of account structure is Reliance. So let me click on Reliance, keep my cursor under database, and then click on connect. Once I click on connect, again it asks me to enter, or it gives me these options. So I'll click on ad hoc analysis. So as soon as I click on ad hoc analysis, I get this. So this is basically company cost center, account intercompany. These are all the dimensions or the chart of accounts. So I have 4 chart of account segments in my Reliance chart of account. So that's what is being defaulted here. And these are the other dimensions. So what I'll do is, and again, I have ledger and accounting period. So what I'll do is I'll click on this POV point of view. So as soon as I click on point of view, so all the dimensions are now moved here. So let me move this here. Let me expand this a little bit. Okay. So now what I'll do is I'll try to build a simple smart view report to show the data of my cash account under ledger Reliance USD for a company code 004. So for a cash account under company code 004 in Reliance USD ledger, I want to see the real-time balance. So let's assume I'm a cash accounting clerk. So I just want to check the balance of my cash account under 004 company in Reliance US. So couple of options. I can get into Oracle, run the trial balance report, run the or account analysis report, go to an accounting query, and I can do that. Instead of doing all those things, it's an Excel. So generally most of the accountants throughout the day, they will be working on different Excel sheets. So I'll open this particular Smart View plugin or your Smart View Excel sheet like any other Excel sheet without getting into Oracle. I just click on, once we complete the building up the smart view report, once I click on refresh button, real time I'll be able to see the latest numbers here. Okay, so my objective is to get the cash account balance under 004 company in Reliance US Ledger. So first let me click on company, click on three dots and search for company and select my company 004. So this is my account hierarchy. So this is my account hierarchy. Within this account hierarchy, I'll select my company 004, which is this one. Drag it to the right side, get rid of the first one. Okay. And as far as cost center is concerned, I'm interested in balance of my cash account irrespective of the cost center. So what I'll do is I'll select my parent cost center. So 999 is my parent cost center. So I don't care about the exact cost center. So I'm interested in the balance against all the cost centers. So I'm just selecting my parent cost center. And as far as account is concerned, I'm interested in a specific account and I know my cash account. So if you do not know the account, then you expand and try to go to the lowest child and find out what exactly is your account. And in my case, I know my account. So I'm just entering my account number 11110. So let me click on this, find next. Yeah, so this is the account. Drag it to right side, get rid of this account. Okay. And again, as far as the intercompany is concerned, I'm interested in my cash account irrespective of the intercompany segment. So again, I'll select my parent intercompany segment, which includes all the intercompany segments. And as far as scenario is concerned, click on three dots. You have options whether you are interested in actual balance or encumbrance balance or budget balance. I'm interested in the actual balance. So I'm just selecting actuals. And then as far as the balance is concerned, I will have an option to choose PTD or YTD, or rather ending balance or beginning balance. So I'll actually directly select the ending balance. And then amount type, whether I want to go for PTD or QTD or YTD, I'll go for YTD. And then as far as currency is concerned, I'm interested in the balance in my functional currency, which is USD. So let me select USD. And as far as we select the currency type. As far as currency type is concerned, whether I'm interested in entered balance, converted or total, I'll be going for total. So total generally includes your, taking USD as an example, it includes the transactions which are entered directly in USD along with the transactions which are entered in foreign currency and converted into functional currency of USD. So always go for total. So these are all for the different dimensions. Now, what about the ledger? So as far as the ledger is concerned, keep my cursor here and then click on member selections. And I should be able to select the ledger, Reliance USD ledger. And accounting period, I can keep your cursor here, member selection. So I'm interested in the balance. Again, now we are in September, so I'm interested in September balance. Again, once I move to October, probably I'll be interested in October. So I'll be using the same smart view report every month, but next month I'll just come here and then change the period from September to October. So in this case, I'll be interested in September, select September and then OK. Okay, now click on refresh button. As soon as I click on refresh button, whatever you can see hash missing. So now this should show the latest balance from Oracle. Let's see. Okay, so as soon as you click on refresh, you can see latest balance from Oracle, $75,000 is the balance under 004 company with this particular cash app. Now we can go into Oracle and check if this 75,000 is the right balance. Again, if you have any requirement to include any other dimension, this is kind of drag and drop. You can move some of these dimensions from here to here, and you can also move these balance dimensions from here to here. At least there should be one header and one column and one row, and you can do a drag and drop. In this case, my requirement is to see ledger here and accounting period here and all other dimensions here. So now as far as the 11110, which is cash account, is concerned, under Reliance USD ledger for September period, under a company 004, let me see if the balance is $75,000. Let me go to Oracle and let me run the trial balance report to check if 75,000 is the right balance which is being displayed in my Smart View report. So in order to run any reports within Oracle Fusion, you need to go to your scheduled process, tools, scheduled process, and select the name of the report which you want to run. Select schedule new process. So I'll be running trial balance report. So let me search for the report trial balance. So let me scroll down, click on search. Let me say trial balance. So there are a couple of trial balance reports. Let's see which one we can select. Oh, trial, okay. Trial balance report, we can select last one. No, sorry. Trial balance report, okay. So I want to run the trial balance report for Reliance USD ledger, for ledger currency USD, currency type total, balance type actual September. And then I'm interested in the amount type of YTD, and I'm interested in only balancing segment 004. So let me select 004, summarize financial account, and let me submit this. So once this report is completed, we should be able to check the numbers. We are just trying to check if the Smart View is successfully connected and it is giving the right number or not. So once you tested this successfully, so going forward, you need not do this particular exercise on a daily basis. So this report is completed. Let me scroll down and then click on this, export to PDF. And for 004 company under cash account 1110, I can see my ending balance is 75,000, which is what is exactly appearing here. Now I'll do one more thing. I'll just try to create a simple journal entry wherein this is actually a cash account. Cash account $75,000 positive is nothing but your debit balance. I'll pass a simple journal entry of maybe probably say payment of any expense, and wherein I'll credit my cash account by say $10,000 and come back here. As soon as I post that particular journal entry, immediately once I come back here and click on refresh, this should show a balance of $65,000. So $10,000 for which we are crediting a cash account in a journal entry, that should be reflected here. So let me go back to Oracle and then pass a simple journal entry. Remember, the journal entry should be posted. Only once the journal entry is posted, your SPS cubes gets updated. Only once SPS cube gets updated, you should be able to see the updated number in your Smart View report. So let me say salary payment. This is in September period. Let me just enter some journal category, and I just want to pass a journal entry, maybe debiting some kind of an expense account and crediting the cash account. Yeah, salaries account. So salaries account. $10,000, and then credit my cash account. So cash account would be 004, my company cost center 0000, and then account cash account 11. Okay, my cash account is 11110. This is my cash account, and intercompany is 00. Okay, so now what I'll do is I'll just save it without posting. Once I save it without posting, let me go here and then do a refresh. Obviously, there should not be any impact because I have not yet posted the journal entry. So now let me hit on post. Now as soon as I post this particular journal entry, so let me refresh this. So let me do a refresh here. So the batch status is still selected for posting, and as soon as you see the batch status as posted, I'll go back to the smart view and then refresh. As soon as I refresh, my $75,000 should be decrease it to $65,000, because using this particular journal entry, we are crediting the cash balance by $10,000. So your cash balance should be reduced by 10,000. So even if you run any trial balance now within Oracle, you should be able to see the balance of 65,000, which is what we are expecting in this smart view report. See, as soon as I click on refresh, 65,000 is updated. So this is how in a real world, again, I've created a very simple smart view report, but in a real world you can build as simple as any smart view report, or you can build a complex smart view report. The advantage, as I mentioned, is basically the user need not log into Oracle. Just using an Excel, they can get the latest reports from Oracle. Thanks for watching my video. For interesting videos on Oracle, EBS and Fusion Financials, please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you.